For cheap MT, head over to aoa.com and use coupon code JACOB for 3% off at checkout.
Yo, what is going down, everybody? It's Unbeatable Jacob, and we did it, man. We finally did it. We got Harry Dischinger, the dentist himself, and today we are going to be going over the best badges to add on to him, and I'm probably just going to mess around with him in freestyle a little bit because I have not tried this card out whatsoever. But if you guys have been following the game, you know this card is absolutely demonic. So I mainly play on next gen, so we're going to go ahead and add the badges that I think best suit Terry on next gen. And then after that, I will show you all what I would do personally if I was still playing on current gen. I'll pull up 2K database for that. If you guys want to skip ahead in the video, if you were wondering about current gen, feel free to do so. But first, we are going to do next gen badging. The first one that's crucial on either game, to be honest, is going to be Interceptor. This badge is super nice to have, especially if you play any form of defense whatsoever. Definitely one of the key badges that I would put on Terry. I'd say this one is like the number one thing that you should put on Terry, regardless of what generation you're playing on. I'd go with Interceptor. On next gen, this badge here, Blinders, is very good. If you play next gen, you know what this badge can do. It's pretty much like Deadeye, but from the side. So we're going to go ahead and put Blinders on Terry. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these because I expect this card to be in my lineup for quite a while. So we're going to go ahead and max out what we can for now, because this card is just really good, man. Like, on paper, this card is really good. So he's going to be in my lineup for a long time, so I have no problem doing this for him. The third one I'm going to add is going to be Rim Protector. Now you might think, Terry's a shooting guard, small forward, do you really need Rim Protector on him? The answer is yes, because Rim Protector does unlock defensive animations that you cannot get without that badge. So we're going to go ahead and put Rim Protector on him. And then for the last two, there's three badges that I would like to put on him, which makes it pretty difficult to decide for the last two slots. But for one of them, we're going to go ahead and put Ankle Braces. This helps you not get crossed over on next gen. Pretty good badge to have, especially for a 2-guard that might have to come up against some primary ball handlers. So we're going to get that on him. And then for the last badge slot, the two I would pick from would be either Rebound Chaser or Heat Seeker. I would go with either Rebound Chaser or Heat Seeker for the last badge slot on next gen. I'm having a pretty tough time deciding between the two. These four, in my opinion, I put them on an order of importance, and I'm going to have to wait and decide which badge I want to use for the last slot. It's either going to be Rebound Chaser or Heat Seeker, but I have yet to decide. I'd say at that point it's pretty much preference. If you plan on dunking the ball quite a bit with him, use Heat Seeker. If you want to be able to snag a few extra rebounds, use Rebound Chaser. So I'm going to wait to hold off on that for just a moment, and I'm going to switch over to current gen here and go over the best badges that I think would suit him for current gen. Okay, so we have his current gen badges up here. The first one, same thing as the other console, most important, it's going to be Interceptor. We're going to go ahead and say that is going to be the most important for him on both gens. And some of the other ones that are going to be more or less the same are going to be, what was the other one? Rim Protector. Right. So Rim Protector is also pretty important because that does unlock additional defensive animations. And then Blinders on current gen is Steady Shooter. If you're on current gen, you do not want that badge on him. So we're going to go ahead and say that this is a little bit more tough because he's more ready to plug in and play on current gen. So I'd probably say like something along the lines of maybe Green Machine on current gen. Clutch Shooter would be a pretty decent show. And then after that, you're pretty much good to go. Like, I would probably either say Rebound Chaser again. Dimer isn't too important because like we're at the point in the game where like every card has over 85 3-ball, but you could probably throw Dimer on him as well. He can't get stop and go. Your point guard should have 4 general, which will cover the bases there. So like he's more ready to plug in and play on current gen than he is on next gen, and you should be able to go in and just play with him the way he is for the most part. just after adding maybe Interceptor, Rim Protector, Clutch Shooter, and Green Machine, you should be good. Like, I really don't see any of these other badges making a huge difference. If you get to the point where you want to throw one more badge on him on current gen, go ahead. I mean, it's just not going to make all that much of a crazy difference on current gen what you put on him after you get these 4 on there. Look at him out there, man. Number 53. He doesn't even get a name on the back of his jersey for whatever reason. I really don't know too much about this dude. Definitely didn't know anything about this dude before yesterday. Terry Dischinger looking pretty good on the court. Let's just check out some of his SIGs. I mean, yeah, this dude is going to be a bucket. He is going to be a bucket. I'll tell you that. He is going to be a walking bucket. Let's check out his full court dribble SIGs here real quick, because a lot of people are going to be using him as a primary ball handler. Decent enough cross, decent enough behind the back. He's got hot zones everywhere. In the half court, I mean, he's going to be decent enough. Like, he will go get you some buckets. There's no question about it. Jump shot, Rudy Gay on quick. It actually seems really fast. I just don't really know where the green window's at. There's a straight arm, but yeah, once I get the hang of this, like, this is a bona fide good release to use, so like, I'm not really worried about it. I just gotta lap it up for a few minutes. This is the first time I've ever touched this card, but man, he just looks really decent on the court. Player model looks really big for a 2 guard. The dribble SIGs are on point. The jump shots on point. The full court dribble SIGs are good enough. Check out some of his dunk packages here after we do a couple spins just to see what he's working with from that. Check out some of his dunk packages. Yeah, he's going to be able to run too. Like, this card is really going to be able to do it all, especially on the offensive side. On the offensive side, he's going to be ready to roll, man. This card is going to be a S tier scoring option offensively. There's no doubt about it. He's got that quick dribble style, which helps a lot on next gen. I just can't seem to get that quick stop here off. Just really haven't labbed with it that much yet, so need to work on that. But overall, like, this card is going to be very valid, and I am super excited to use him. I mean, he's not only going to be my starting 2 guard in my main squad, but if you guys know me, probably tell from my logo, but I am a lifelong Pistons fan, so I do keep a theme team for the Pistons on deck, and yeah, he's definitely going to make that as well. So I think this card is a really cool addition to the game. He's just, I don't know what to say about getting him. Like, it took a lot of work to get him, but you know, maybe you guys will get more lucky than me. Hopefully you guys don't have to play as many games as I did to get this card, because I am pretty exhausted from playing TTO offline at this point. But I think this one's going to be worth it, man. I really do. I think there's a good chance that this card can be used for the next couple of months, to be dead honest. Like, I don't really see this card ever getting to the point where he's not really usable in game, up until the point where we start getting just absolute demis put in the game that are out of position and all sorts of other things. So this card's really nice. I'm excited to use him in some games. I think he'll be great on TTO, especially as a primary ball handler. He will be great in Unlimited or whatever I need to play. He's going to be there. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. I hope this video helped you all, and best of luck to getting Terry, my man.